it's Gabrielle and welcome to my channel and for another video. I know I probably take the cupcake for the most terrible fashion vlogger because I have not been on this channel for about 8 months, and you know, life gets in the way and something has to give, and unfortunately that ended up being this channel. However, that's the bad news. I'm back now. I like the video medium because you get to see a little bit more of my personality instead of just somebody standing, you know, in the blog for photos. So I like the videos, and hopefully we can do 2 a week, but that's what we're aiming for. And I figured for somebody who's a fashion vlogger that has been away for so long, that likes shoes, the best comeback video would be something about shoes. So yes, this is a shoe haul. So first of all, there's a backstory to this. I got rid of about half of my shoes because I don't wear them anymore. I don't like them anymore, so I got rid of those. And so the shoes that I've acquired are all relatively new, and I've had them a while, and I do use a shopping strategy. So all of these shoes were not just bought the same day, so I've gotten them over time, and hopefully some of the deals are still out there and you guys can grab them. So before I go on a rant, let's get this haul on the road. Okay, so I have 10 minutes to do this, so it's gonna be a total marathon. I'll put pictures in my blog linked below, so if you have any questions you can ask me there, because the video doesn't allow me to go for more than 10 minutes and I don't want to split it into 2. Ready? Let's get started. Pair number 1 is the Adidas Superstar. If you follow my blog, you've probably already seen me wear this. They are the minimalistic sneakers. I love them, and I got them in black. You can get them in a whole bunch of other colors, but I love the simplicity of them because you can use them to replace your flats, your ballets, your slip-ons, basically any other sneaker, even Converse. You can take this and replace those with them, and that's why I love them. So I am on sort of a white sneaker high because pair number 2 is the Adidas Stan Smith, and these ones I got for vanity reasons, only because they are the most cool trending sneaker right now, and these ones were made for the tennis player Stan Smith. So they brought them back because Phoebe Philo of Celine sort of popularized these shoes and everybody's wearing them. So I got the Superstars because they didn't have these ones in stock. I mean, everybody got these shoes, so Adidas brought them back and I got them, and I love them. They're very similar to the Superstars, only these are more light, sort of classic Adidas shoe, and I totally love them. You can get them also in tons and tons of colors, but I wanted them in the exact color that Phoebe Philo had and in the exact color that was Stan Smith. So yeah, these are very cool white sneakers. Love them. Next up is the Nike Air Force. As you can see, I really am on a white sneaker roll, and the thing with white sneakers is I clean them as soon as I get home, put them back in the box so they're ready to go. Although you could go the other way where the bloggers just wear them so they look beat up and a little dirty. I don't like that look. I like them very, very crisp. This is the Nike Air Force 1, also a very minimalistic sneaker in just plain white. It has a huge Nike logo here, but also a high top, so it's a little bit more of a statement sneaker, but like the others, you will just use it to replace what you would normally wear for either flats or sneakers as well. I think that the sneaker wedge thing is kind of out, and this is what's back, you know, white crisp sneakers. Okay, now we move on to heels, and the first pair I'm going to show you are these Steve Maddens. I totally love these. They are like a very neon green color that's also snakeskin, and it's super high. I think this is about 4.75, and I totally adore them because they're beautiful against my skin color, and I broke one of my rules and paid full price for these, but I think they are totally worth it. They are just, oh, gorgeous. I love them. This is what they look like. Super amazing. This next pair is from Zara, and it's really a basic sandal. The only difference is it has a lot of gold hardware. You've got the gold heel here, and then you've got the silver I'm sorry, the gold zip detail going all around, which makes the shoe super cool, and then the little perforations there with the gold, and it's just a gorgeous black sandal. And I don't have anything that has gold in it, and I like it. Now this one is not as high, it's probably about 4 inches, but because it doesn't have a platform, I think it would be uncomfortable in about 5 hours. This is Schutz. It was a gift, and I love the rose gold. They're very simplistic, and the other thing I like about Schutz is how light their shoes are, so you don't feel like you're wearing rocks on your feet. I totally adore these shoes, and they are so gorgeous, and the color is universally flattering. I mean, any skin tone could wear these shoes and they'd look just as pretty. This next pair is another one of my favorite brands. This is Pour La Victoire, and I got this from Last Call by Neiman Marcus, and I think this is more of a basic heel if you ask me, even though you have snakeskin here in neutral, and then you have color blocking with a sky blue there, and you also have a little bit of tan, but I think that they are quiet or silent or muted enough for them to be a neutral, and I absolutely adore these. They also have a thicker heel, so they are not going to be as harder to walk in, even though they don't have a platform, and I think they're not that high. They're probably about 3.5, and I absolutely adore these as well because I think they'll be a great variation to, say, black sandals. If you follow me on Instagram, you've probably already seen this. This is Jean-Michel Casbart, and I absolutely adore these. They're in this sort of neon coral color, and they're not that high, but don't let that fool you because I've worn them and they're slightly uncomfortable after 5 hours, or maybe I just have white feet, but I love the color. This is one of those shoes where you just wear it and then, you wear black and then you wear these shoes and that's your pop of color. I totally adore them, especially against our skin tone. They are just beautiful. It's a beautiful coral color, and I totally love these, and I got these from Yoox.com. This is another pair I got from Yoox.com. This is Gianvito Rossi, and they are not that high as well, but they're also very light, and I think they're like chartreuse or apple green. I really like this color. Very simple and basic. They're also surprisingly comfortable, and I adore these as well. This next pair is from Camilla Skofgard, who is another one of my favorite designers. It's a very bronzy, brassy, muted color, and I love it because it has a little bit of a platform, so it's gonna be a little bit more comfortable to walk in. I also love that it's a neutral color, but it has a little bit of a character to it, so it's not gonna be like you're just wearing this plain boring pair of sandals. I totally adore this, and I think they're gonna be super awesome, especially in the fall when it's transitional. These are just gonna be perfect for that. So for these next two pairs, there's a backstory. I went to Bergdorf's to try the Pigalle because I have saved, scraped, and even stolen to save for those shoes, so I was very excited to go get them. But then I went and tried them on at the store, and I realized two things about them. Number one, they're very delicate, and I have an issue destroying beautiful shoes, so I thought, I can't wear those, normal where I just walk about, unless it's a cab to curb. You really don't want to wear those shoes because you're going to ruin them. And also number two, they're a little bit uncomfortable, and so I figured I wasn't ready to make the commitment because they're just gonna be in my closet and I'm not really gonna wear them. So I went to Last Call to just see what they had, and that's when I stumbled upon these shoes. And they are B brand Atwood, and I absolutely adore this brand because if there's one designer that just clicks with me, it's B brand Atwood. He has a more expensive line, which is the brand Atwood, but I like the B line because A, it's a lot cheaper, so easier to get a lot of good deals, but also B, he doesn't, sleep on the designs. They are just as beautiful designs as his higher line, but I love them. Once I show you these shoes, you'll know why I absolutely adore them. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Yes, they sort of resemble the Pigalles. They're not as high, but they're patent leather with a padding on the inside, and they're comfortable. Ugh! And not to mention, they're not that pricey. So I got these at Last Call Neiman Marcus, and they were about $130, and I just grabbed them as soon as I saw them because they are just perfect. They're just perfect, exactly what I was looking for. I mean, how many times do you get that? I was just walking about, ready to check out. I took those shoes and I tucked them under my arm, and I just walked about, kind of curious to see what else they have. And And lo and behold, another pair of the brand Atwood, and I love these ones just as much as I love the others, and in fact I can't decide which ones I like more, and you'll know why in a second. Okay, it's the same exact shoe, only in black. Totally adore these as well. Again, very light, nice buttoned leather, you know, very slick design. They're not as you know, they're not extremely pointy, but they're pointy enough to just elongate your foot. But oh, I love these as well. So that's it for my shoe haul. Hopefully that wasn't too quick, but if it was, and if you're interested in more details, there's a link in the info bar to a blog post where I have all the shoes and suggested alternatives for the ones that have sold out. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the next video. Bye!